I think there's a kid in the pantry.
I think.
That's recorded, right? That's so good.
Hey, Grandma, are you in there? They're all in there. I thought it was just a kid. Because they have gotten stuck in there before. It's a real thing.
Oh.
I fell in love with our kids as foster kids. If they'd have left our house, it would have torn me apart. But I have a family, friends, support systems, counselors, the ability to go get the help I need to be able to get my life not fully put back together, but I mean just be able to operate and continue to go forward. These kids are in situations by nothing they did, not their choice. They need somebody to love them right there in that moment. So if we can be those people, we can deal with our hurt later, but we're going to deal with their hurt now and try to meet that need right now. We are Isaac and Chelsea Jorgensen. We just felt that we had extra rooms and the ability to take care of kids. It made a lot of sense to me when I was dating Chelsea and she had 3 foster daughters at that time, and we just knew it was going to be part of our journey.
He grew up in a home with just him and his sister, who was 4 years older than him, and
very chill,
and
very chill, very controlled. Sit down and at dinner all the time. Fully cooked meal. Everybody does their chores. You get ready for bed, all calm and relaxed. And
I mean, my mom ran an in-home daycare. We did foster care. There were just people at our house all the time. With foster care, the goal is always reunification with bio parents. And so that's what you hope for. I was personally excited about getting to be a part of that, getting to be a part of a support system for a biological parent, working to get healthy and get their kids back. God had other plans, and the first 4 that came to our home, we ended up adopting. So we lived in the country of Haiti for 3 years. And so we moved back from Haiti in March of 2020, which was like start and height of COVID. And then we got our first kiddos in May of 2020. 3 weeks later, we brought a baby home from the hospital. So now we had a 14-year-old and a 6-year-old and an infant home from the hospital. And then NICU twins who were related to the 9.5-month-old. So I think that was kind of the point where you were like we were like, whoa, that's 3 under 10 months. Like who, what?
Yeah. I think I can speak for myself. When we were thinking about taking the twins, just the straight material things that you need to be able to care for twins right away is just an added burden, both financially and just being able to have those things in your house ready to roll when you need it. And the foster closet was just filled like every gap from, I don't even know all the things that came from there, because truthfully, Chelsea was so...
We had 3 cribs going.
Yeah.
I mean, at first you need 2 bassinets, right? Because the one was already in a crib. 3 cribs, we had swings, bouncers, high chairs.
Those little things that they sit in.
The little boppy seats and the boppy pillows, just anything. They were just like, take whatever you think you might use or you might need.
Yeah.
And they let us take 2 of whatever we wanted too. So it was just...
But it just allows you to focus on the kid that's in your home and takes those other stressors off the table. And knowing that that was right there for us was amazing, for sure.
I think that's why we focus so much on the new, like when they first come into care, when they've first been removed, that they get that new bag with all those hygiene items, and it's not a travel size shampoo and conditioner, like it's big, it's theirs, it's gonna last them. New underwear, new socks, new pajamas. Yeah, I think that's where, like, in this situation that's so crappy at the moment, at least there's this little bit of new, like I'm worth new, right? And not that that's gonna fix their problems by any means, but it might make it just a little bit better in the moment.
When you hold a baby, cuddle with somebody when they're in their very uncontrolled, fearful state, I mean, you just create connections that are super deep. And I think one of the biggest things that we hear when we talk to families about foster care is that I can't do that because it would break my heart if they got taken away.
Raising kids is hard, period, right? It doesn't matter if they're your bio kids or if they're foster or if they're adopted. A lot of times there's more doctor's appointments, there's more therapies, You get a 6-year-old in your house who isn't potty trained. Just things you don't expect that you'd ever have to deal with or figure out how to deal with in the right way.
And I think that's where the foster network has been huge too, to connect us to resources and groups and people that have experienced with something similar. It's just a way to connect families and people that have gone through the same stuff and what's worked for them, what hasn't worked for them.
Yeah, and that's what's so nice about the events that they have. Everyone's in the same boat.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen the weirdness and the different things. And by connecting with other families who have been doing this for years, or for a few weeks, it just, the connection, the connecting of the families with other foster parents is key, honestly. Our house is full, so please become a foster parent because we can't take any more kids in.
Don't be ashamed to go to counseling. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Go to counseling
You need it.
before your marriage.
You need it. Like,
oh yeah, no one's phased that a 6-year-old pooped in the bouncy house. Like,
might be phased about that one.